Hey everyone, hope you're having a good day. My name's Andy. My channel's Finding Value. Today we're going to do our daily technical analysis updated commodities, work our way through the dollar, yields, precious metals, and commodities ETFs that I follow. I'll interject my financial opinions as we go through it. If you need help with anything, check out finding-value.com. That's where I dive deeper into all these topics and sectors, looking for investment opportunities and sharing those opportunities with everyone in the community. Special is a coupon code if you'd like to sign up and get a discount. It's 50% off the first month only on a monthly membership and a larger discount on the yearly membership. You can always switch from a monthly to a yearly to get the larger discount if you'd like. All right, let's dive in, see what's going on today. We've got the DXY up. Looks like there's some good volatility here. You can see a big wick at the top. So we traded, looks like pretty hard upwards, and then came on back in a flag pattern. So that still looks bullish to me. Maybe this is the ultimate glitch, the glitch of the day, which created the wick at the top. But this looks bullish to go higher in the very, very short term. So we were up today with the dollar. This was looked like a glitch of some degree, and the momentum's heading upward because we ended the day quite strong. So that still looks good to go up. Generally, stronger yields drives the dollar higher, and that's what we want to see. If there's any sort of follow through, and what that follow through looks like, and what yields do. And uh, yields don't look super strong, but they don't look weak. So what throws me off is when you get these gigantic selling pressure moves here. That was the data that was released on the jobs report data. And we've been, just kind of working our way on up. This looks bullish in the circle, but I'm sitting next to this gigantic selling pressure day. And that's where things get confusing. They get confusing because this could be, and I don't know if it is, a pattern that goes upward, which would be something that could have follow through to the downside. And that would be the markets not only pricing in potential unemployment or job losses, uh, but perhaps the view of the market has changed and we still need to price in more job losses or whatever it is. If that's not the case, if this was just the one-time repricing, which it could be, and the market is looking forward and it still looks okay, then we would see this go and break out eventually, because I think inflation is going to be a little bit stickier than what others perhaps perceive. So a lot of it is riding on the jobs numbers. The 10-year yield, again, it's doing something very similar, big selling pressure day, and then we've been just working our way on up. And that could be a pattern that develops like that. And then the 30-year, it's the same thing. It's all the same thing. Could we get a downside move and could we start moving lower? It's completely possible. And perhaps that jobs report number and maybe further jobs report numbers out in the future could signal that weakness is in the market and that rates are too tight. So the big deal here is if this keeps going up, that's good for inflation sensitive assets. If this drops, that'd be good for precious metals. And we're seeing precious metals get hit. They're doing this tariff crap all over the place. But we've got TLT slightly higher today with yields slightly lower. So that looks pretty good. Big long-term momentum is still to the downside. It looks like we're trying to move higher in the very, very short term. So remember, you can be both bullish and bearish at the same time on different time frames. 2-year and the 10-year is up 0.15%. We are on top of support and we're holding steady at the moment. This is a pretty ugly looking candlestick, that big down selling pressure candlestick with the jobs report number. And I'm wondering if we're going to get any follow through to the downside. So yields would drop, the yield curve would uninvert. That's your slowdown in the market if we get one. So that's what we're watching for. TYX, TNX ratio, not much movement there. It's sideways. Gold's down $90. There was a tweet about saying there's no tariffs on gold now. So we got pushed up here, maybe because of tariffs, maybe not. I don't know. Um, I'm sure it pushed us up, up above. We were going up before it, so I don't know if there's insiders that knew about it. Not sure. Maybe they offloaded and created demand into gold to offload a bunch of gold, and here it is offloading today with the news. Difficult to say. I don't really play the short-term news. That's how you get your butt kicked. I'll just say that. And then silver's down 2.18%. It does look a little bit bearish here. You can see some selling pressure, a small move higher, and then another bearish engulfing candlestick today. So we could see sideways to slightly lower action in silver. We'll see what the follow through looks like. Platinum, again, this could be bearish here. We came on down. This is a rising flag pattern, so it's an inverted flag pattern that could work its way lower. Palladium up 1.5. Now this looks a little bit better. We gapped down in the morning, finished above the 50th percentile. That is a reversal candlestick. If you chart it like this, what you'll notice is you'll see, I'm going to back out a teeny bit more. You'll see kind of like a broken downtrend, and that's what could be the case. It's a falling wedge with a broken downtrend, and now we're heading higher. That's what the wick at the bottom and the candlestick means here. It's a reversal candlestick. That means you're potentially breaking out of a downtrend or this pattern here. XAU to gold ratio is up. We're up 0.96% today. That looks pretty good. So we had outperformance of XAU versus gold. I think this is getting going, and depending on what interest rates do, this could really accelerate to the upside. Again, that's gold and silver mining companies outperforming gold. We've got GDX down slightly today. And again, it outperformed gold, not a reversal candlestick, and we are still above critical support, which is right there. We've got GDXJ down a little bit, and again, we are above, I'd say, critical support through there, right in this general area. SILJ, we are on top of a breakout. So there's your support line coming across. We are still above that, and we are trying to use this as a launch pad. So we did a retest, back test today, and finished up, which is a bullish engulfing candlestick as well. So it's set up to try to work its way on higher. It still looks very good for SILJ. Crude oil is up 0.3%. We're at support. This is the support line going across. We do have a bullish engulfing. We could turn upward here for a period of time. So we'll see what that looks like. We've got TTF gas up 2%, putting in, I'd be looking for a bottom here. Look for a bottom here, in my opinion. I'm going to put a little bit different thing here. So I'll just do this. Double bottom with the peak here. And then we've got a bullish candlestick that showed up today. So we'll see if we can get follow through to the upside. Natural gas is down slightly in America. We're still looking a little bit weak on this. I don't see a bottoming pattern anywhere in here yet. So we have to wait. We have to wait for a potential bottoming pattern. And this is a flag pattern, which generates a downside move. XOP, yeah, you know me, down 1%. We're still above a little bit of support here. I think I grabbed that and copied it and put it down. It is downward facing, so still looks good from that perspective. You don't want upward facing candlesticks. We do have this nasty looking candlestick there, which is a reversal candlestick, which started this consolidation. OIH down a little bit. We're consolidating sideways in a sideways channel. Now, things could get ugly. It depends how this plays out. We could come and break to the downside of this pattern here. That is possible. And this is an upward facing pattern. Boom, boom, boom. We fell to the downside, and we still could have some downside pressure left. So we'll watch that. But a lot of the individual companies that I watch, there's some good setups out there that have bottomed. So that's what makes it a little bit more dicey here. Newcastle coal futures down slightly. Again, I think this looks good. I'm not going to change my mind until I see heavy selling pressure, which we don't have. Sprott Physical Uranium Trust is up 0.67%. We're kind of chopping sideways here, but we do have some pretty strong candlesticks. This one there and this one there are both bullish engulfing candlesticks that want to lift us off support. So I think it still looks good to try to work our way on up. And we're sitting on top of a big breakout pattern. So still bullish. Uranium futures pricing down slightly, but again, we're chopping sideways. It's trying to put in a bottom. URA, this is the equities. A little bit of selling pressure. No reversal candlestick or anything, so still looks okay. Uranium, again, no selling, huge selling pressure candlestick, no reversal candlesticks. We're sitting on top of support line. Everything looks fine. You just have to sit and wait for it to do what it wants to do. URNJ is doing the same thing. It's no reversal candlestick, all that stuff. Nickel down ever so slightly today. And I do think this looks good. I think it's going to bottom and try to work its way on up. We're getting through some resistance. Give it time. If the buyers step in here, we'll see if we can push it. Copper's down slightly today. And again, I think this is trying to work its way on up. It's trying to put a base in before working its way on up. So give it time. COPX is down 1.73. A little bit of selling pressure there. It's not a reversal candlestick. We don't have dark cloud cover or anything like that. It is a little bit more selling pressure. We'll see if there's any follow through to the downside with the candlestick that we received today. It is a little bit larger selling pressure candlestick, and it did finish strong to the downside. Lithium's up 5.55. I know there's some news that came out about one of the mines coming up towards resistance. We're just underneath it. RMX is also up 5%. It's got a lot of lithium stuff in this. This looks great. It's a double bottom. It's broken through resistance. It's above support. This looks good to go higher. We could see a big move in REMX over maybe a year or two or something. Iron ore up 0.1%. And I do think iron ore looks good. Look at the move higher here in iron ore. So that's firming up, and we could start a rally here in iron ore. It looks good. We'll see if that occurs. Aluminum down 1%. We're still underneath that 2650 area. So we got to still break through that. We're just waiting. Baltic Dry Index is up 2.14. This looks good. It looks good, and I think we'll continue higher with time. Emerging markets is down slightly. We had a little stronger dollar today. But again, I don't see anything broken here. It still looks good to go higher. No change in my opinions there. Up, up, up. Moo, again, it's up a little bit, but I think we're going higher. Nothing's changed. It's still going up. We squeezed here for a reason. We broke to the upside, and we've just got a little bit of resistance going through there. KRE down slightly. We're right above support. We'll see if it holds. Could be a flag pattern that does work its way lower. XHB down 0.58%. We're above support. So again, if we're above support, I'm going to stay bullish until we see stronger selling pressure. Russell is moving sideways here. Again, we could see this. We dropped out of a rising wedge pattern downward, so we could still see some downside here in the short term. SPX, I'm looking for a bearish engulfing candlestick. If we get it, we could see more downside. And then the NASDAQ, again, we're up against resistance. Could we see downside here? We could. So we have to see if it actually materializes. Dow Jones Transportation getting some selling pressure at support. We'll see if we punch through it or not. But downside pressure is being applied right now. XLI, another one that's got a bear flag that could head lower in the short term, maybe back to support. So to break out, retest the support, maybe. ABC correction. SMCI up 1.35. This looks kind of nasty here, but it's back to support. So we'll see if support holds and if we can turn it and run it higher. I don't see a reversal candlestick yet. Nvidia down a little bit, but that's still cruising higher. Uptrend still intact. Bitcoin up 0.27%. Got a reversal candlestick here. Surprised to see selling pressure up there. And again, we'll see what happens. We're up against some resistance. Ethereum still looks good to go higher. This is just a flag pattern pennant formation going on, working its way on up. MicroStrategy up 1.3%, getting some selling pressure there at the top, getting wicks up there. And then the VIX is up 7.19. We could see this work its way on up, but again, we'll see. This is a breakout, retest, and then we could see it move on up. So that's what I'm watching for. If it moves up, that's going to be selling pressure in the S&P 500 and perhaps maybe even in the NASDAQ or something like that. So that's what we've got for today. We're seeing a little bit of bullish stuff, a little bit of bearish stuff coming out too. I'd like to see if we get follow through and which direction it follows through in. That's really what we're waiting for. But thumb up for the content, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the website if you'd like. Specials coupon code if you want to join. I have uploaded our Q&A session that we had yesterday. So that's all uploaded if you want to watch it. And that's all I've got for today. So we'll see you next time. This is Finding Value.